Hi, it's Charlene, and I'm here again making beautiful things. I'm in the book of Psalms, meditating on what it means to really trust in God. I'm planning to use a page from one of my coloring books for my journaling today. I'm in Psalms chapter 20, verse 7. Some trust in chariots and horses, but we trust in the name of the Lord our God. So I've chosen a floral pattern that I had previously colored in one of my adult coloring books. I'm going to use a craft knife and just carefully cut the page out of the coloring book. And then I'll start by trimming off the excess borders and measuring it against a page in my Bible. I'll just use a pencil and trace the outline of the page and then cut it down to the right size. I am keeping the excess pieces to one side because I'm going to use them later. Then with my Tombow Glue, I'm going to stick this page down into my Bible, just pressing it down firmly and then cutting off any extra pieces. I'm going to use these extra offcuts to fussy cut some flowers and leaves that I can stick onto the opposite page just to balance out the whole design. What I love about these types of coloring books is that they are such a great way to experiment and practice with different techniques and color combinations. It can really be so relaxing and therapeutic to just sit and color one of these. I often put on a teaching or an audio book while I'm doing this, but you could also play some worship music while you're coloring. It really is such a nice way to unwind and just really be in the moment. I've also created a free printable coloring page with a floral design for anyone who wants to give this technique a try. The link for the printable will be in the description for the video. And as always, if you use any of the printables and you post them online, please tag me. I'd love to see what you create with these designs. Once I've finished cutting out the flowers and deciding where to place them, I put them one side so that I can add some color and shading to the page before I stick anything down. I've picked out a nice dark purple and a dusty pink gelato. I've just scribbled some on the craft mat and then using a makeup blending brush I'll start adding color to the page. I'll start with the darkest color on the bottom edges and then blend it upwards into the lighter pink. I'm also adding some of the darker purple to the outer edges of the other page. This just helps to create some depth on the page so that it doesn't look quite so flat. For me, this verse in Psalm is so relevant right now. With so much uncertainty around us, I have to remind myself daily to place my trust in God. Now more than ever before, we really don't know what tomorrow holds, but we do know who holds tomorrow. So this is very much a note to myself, reminding myself where to place my trust. I've used a black brush pen to hand letter the words, "Where is your trust?" Are you placing it in your governments, in the systems that control your country, or are you placing your trust in God? With a black pen, I'm filling in some gaps on the page to create the illusion of the pattern flowing from the one page and over onto the next. I finish off the page with a washi tape cluster and some tabs. Thank you for joining me here on the channel, and I hope to see you here again soon.